The genius behind One Punch Man returns with a new masterpiece, Versus. If you're familiar with the mind-blowing storytelling and jaw-dropping artwork of One Punch Man, then you know we're talking about a manga experience like no other. From the explosive fight scenes to the intricate character arcs, One Punch Man set a new standard in the manga world. Now brace yourself, because the same creative genius is back with an epic new series, Versus. Packed with stunning, hyper-detailed panels and a storyline that promises to keep you on the edge of your seat, Versus takes everything you loved about One Punch Man and cranks it up even further. Humans versus demons, a battle as old as time. Throughout the annals of human history, one adversary has haunted our legends, myths, and darkest nightmares, demons. From the east to the west, these fearsome creatures have been portrayed as ruthless, almost unstoppable forces that revel in the suffering of mankind. And time and again, we humans, fragile and powerless in comparison, have been slaughtered at their hands. Over and over again, but there's always one beacon of hope. A hero, one who defies the odds, rises from the ashes, and slays the demon. They restore peace and save the day, closing the tale with a happy ending. It's a story we know all too well, right? A hero's journey as old as civilization itself. But let me ask you this. How many times have you seen this same story, with just a different coat of paint? Demons versus humans. The hero comes, the hero wins. And what happens when we add reincarnation into the mix? Reincarnation, an idea just as common nowadays. You know the drill. A regular guy, let's call him Average Joe. He's stuck in a rut, maybe lost his parents, or trapped in poverty. He has no friends, no prospects. And then, out of nowhere, fate strikes in the form of Truck-kun. Suddenly he's dead. But he's reborn into a new world. A world filled with dungeons, magic, and monsters. This time, he's not an ordinary guy anymore. He's gifted with OP, overpowered abilities, the kind that could shake the very fabric of that world. He faces off against the dungeon boss, slays the monster, and becomes the hero once again. Another world saved. Another tale complete. Sound familiar? Two common stories. Humans versus demons, reincarnation. Players gaining new powers in a new world. These stories have been told countless times, haven't they? The patterns are clear. There's a natural enemy lurking in the shadows of both. In nature, certain species are born to prey on others. Birds hunt insects, snakes devour frogs, and demons hunt humans. Just like how a simple insect can never overpower a bird, humans can never defeat a demon without a hero. And when that hero arrives, they take up arms, defeat the evil, and save the day. But what happens when the hero fails? What if the demon king isn't slain? What if the dungeon boss is just too powerful and the player can't win? Now, this is where things get interesting. Enter the manga versus, where the stakes are higher than anything you've ever imagined. What makes this series stand out? It's not just a battle between one hero and one demon king. No, it's much more than that. In Versus, 19 different worlds have been reincarnated into one. Yes, you heard that right. 19 entire worlds, each with its own unique set of players, its own demon kings, its own dungeon bosses, all converging into one battlefield. It's a colossal war of natural enemies on a scale we've never seen before. And at the center of it all, our protagonist, Hallow. Hallow's world isn't like the others. Before the reincarnations from other worlds took place, 47 powerful demon kings ruled over his realm. Above them all stood the great demon king, a tyrant unlike any other. With his iron fist, he pushed humanity to the brink of extinction. But humans, as they do, fought back. As a desperate last stand, they trained 47 heroes, each tasked with the impossible, to take down a demon king and eventually defeat the great demon king himself. Hallow is the 11th ranked hero among these warriors. He embarks on his perilous journey with his comrades to confront his counterpart, Jachi, the 11th ranked demon king. It takes them a full 6 months to reach Jachi's castle. Along the way, Hallow's fellow heroes are decimated. They're picked off one by the unforgiving land, with only death as their reward. No news of any victories ever reaches them. Every hero who set out with hope in their hearts is crushed by the overwhelming power of the Demon Kings. When Hallow and his party finally arrive at Jachi's stronghold, they are broken, disillusioned. The morale among his companions has reached rock bottom. Some are ready to abandon the fight entirely, choosing the peace of surrender over the agony of failure. But Hallow refuses to give in. With steely determination, he tells his party that he will face Jachi alone if he has to. His courage ignites something in them, and they resolve to continue the fight at his side. The approach to the castle is eerily calm. No demon minions attack them. No traps spring out from the shadows. It's almost too peaceful. Hallow suspects a trick, but there's no turning back now. Finally, they arrive at Jachi's throne room. The Demon King is there, seated regally waiting. With a smirk, he welcomes the heroes, mocking their foolish attempts at challenging him. He dismisses any thought of backup, declaring that this battle is his alone. The fight begins, but it's hopeless from the start. Hallow's mage unleashes his most powerful fire spell, but it doesn't even graze Jachi. The Demon King scoffs, mocking the magic as nothing more than a candlelight trick. With a mere flick of his hand, he kills the mage instantly. One by one, Hallow's comrades fall. The healer and archer are overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of Jachi's mana, their fragile human bodies collapsing under the pressure. Then, Hallow himself takes up his holy sword and charges at Jachi. But the Demon King only toys with him, cutting off Hallow's arm and giving him one last, mocking chance to strike. Hallow's final blow shatters his sword against Jachi's impenetrable armor. With a laugh, Jachi blasts Hallow from the castle, sending him plummeting into a raging river below. Is this the end? Far from it. As Hallow is swept away by the currents, we flash back to his past, where we meet his genius brother, Zabi. While Hallow relies on strength, Zabi is all about strategy and magic. The two share a deep bond, and Zabi's dream has always been to summon help from another world. And guess what? He succeeds. Before long, other worlds begin to bleed into Hallow's reality. And with them comes modern technology, machine guns, tanks, and advanced humans from the future. The tide turns as these futuristic warriors tear through the demons with ease. But as Zabi and the advanced humans stand on the brink of victory, they turn to Hallow with a single question. Will you help us save our world? Asterisk, and that's where the chapter ends. But the true essence of Versus is far more than just humans versus demons, or even robots and monsters. It's a massive battle royale, a clash of titans from every imaginable reality. Demons versus robots, giants versus kaijus, diseases versus evolved humans. The battlefield is endless, the stakes are higher than ever, and only one victor will emerge. This is Versus. So, what do you think? Does this story excite you? Will you read it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. There's plenty more where this came from, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.